Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So for today, I'm going to be maxing out the Soul map, and then afterwards we're going to take, Shanks and the other characters in other videos into the True Pirate Warrior stage to see how much more they dominate that stage. Not that that stage is anything to write home about anymore, but it was, still going to be nice to see them absolutely decimate whatever's coming their way. Alright, I'm back and I'm finishing out the Soul map, and with this, we have Soul map 2 completed. Now, obviously, I had this done a while ago. I was just waiting because there was so many other videos I had to make. With there's so much content coming out with this DLC pack, more so than the Yamato pack and all that, right? But there's so much I had to do that I was kind of delaying this max level showcase. But so now that we have the Soul map filled, let's get into showcasing the 3 new characters. First off, it's going to be Shanks, and we're going to be taking them to the True Pirate Warrior stage. So the first half of this showcase, I want to run him without any skills. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what's the point? You have so many skill slots. I agree. But I just want to see how Shanks looks raw. The same thing I'll probably do with Koby and Uta if you guys want to see more of that. Just because I do want to see how he looks without any buffs. Because in the second half of the video, you're going to see him with a pure offensive build that I recorded prior. And I do think he is insanity in that build. So I do want to see how he compares without any skills. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Yeah, this is definitely okay. So let's see. Okay, so one thing he does do is that he breaks guards so easily. Like nobody, like, I think the cool thing about Shanks is that he feels like a giant emperor character, like Kaido or Big Mom and stuff like that, without being huge, right? And he's also like a speed type, so even though hybrid Kaido is a speed type, I do think it's really cool that this Shanks is just like I want to say small scale in the sense of like he feels like a big character in a small body, if that's the best way. Like, I feel the amount of range he has, the amount of power he can do. I just feel like in general he is just very cool of a character. So immediately comparing it to the him with skills, because I did this in the reverse order. With him with skills, he's definitely doing a lot more damage, I want to say. With skills, he would have killed all of these characters already with his special attacks, and I think you'll see that in the gameplay. But without any skills, I feel like he's still doing the main thing. I feel the main issue a lot of characters have, I feel, is the fact that they can't properly do good guard break. Right now, Jinbei's being kind of a dick, and he's not like, okay, dude. Okay, so the time I don't want to do, the time I don't want to be like Jinbei just wants to show out for some reason, dude. Get out of my face, dude. Like, I'm tired of you. Like the one time I'm doing like a showcase, Jinbei wants to just show out randomly. He's never done that shit before. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, it was pissing me off. Yeah, I guess Luffy did really find a good crew. But anyway, so my point is that Shanks in general, as you can see, just with I think it's the 4th or 5th hit in the combo string, his combo game or his armor break is actually pretty insane. And he does a ton of damage. Again, I don't mind healing because I'm not running any skills. For me, cheat death where I need to be at low health to do anything crazy. Does anyone else feel like this, that aside from the final Shanks that you fight at the end, does anyone feel like this Mihawk has the most health? I feel like, am I crazy for saying that? Look, I just feel like it takes me so long to get him out of there. Okay, Captain Buggy, Emperor Buggy. Yeah, I think it's like the 5th hit. Basically, the one after the second conquers after that one. That one. That like I think it's like the 6th hit actually. That 6th hit where he does like this look like hockey sparks. I think maybe with the buff that I have right now, it looks like it does an insane amount of guard break. So Shanks has that going for him. Oh, that was too late. They're all like going in their Logia form already, or most. Well, minus Fujitora. Yeah, just gotta. Yeah, man, it is a big difference. Like this Shanks is strong. This Shanks is strong. But man, can I tell the difference when you have skills and when you don't. Like with Sovereign Strength and like Cheat Death and all that, I was like literally doing Conqueror's Hockey and people were just literally dying in one hit. Like doing this would just knock everyone out in one hit. But it does like it didn't do damage to Sengoku, and for Garb I was hitting him before, but still does feel a little odd seeing him with the blue. I feel like what could work for this Shanks skill-wise, aside from like a pure offensive like Conqueror's Hockey build, you could run a build where he gets like less less damage, less stun rather, where he be like it's a little bit harder for him to less flinch. There we go. I don't think this Shanks has anything like any problem with that because once he goes in his full force burst, like this, like it's super quick, right? He's a speed type. However, I don't think it's a problem if you do run a skill like that because it could help with in general the feeling, but I do think all of his specials are really strong. This has a lot of range too because it sucks him up in a vacuum. Then he has I'm pretty sure he has the widest Conqueror's Hockey range in the game. Because all of the other characters have the same animation. Like when it comes to Conqueror's Hockey, he's the only one with a unique animation now. And the reason I keep the gameplay like up for the most part is because even though obviously it's a Muso game and I could just, you know, cut away or cut to the end, which I usually try and do if something's really bothering me or if it's too long. But I know it seems like you guys do enjoy the longer videos, but I also do want to just show like raw, like how much, like how big of a difference there is when it comes to having skills and no skills, because I was able to show that skill run and it was pretty quick, right? Compared to this one, which is taking a little bit longer. I also think that I don't even, is he in the corner? Oh, he is. I think the main thing too with him is with the like I mentioned about the guard break, there are a lot of Logia types like Sabo, Ace in this stage that are just constantly annoying, right? And Shanks can just bypass that with his speed. I will say that at base level, his attack damage is okay. It looks like, especially for a stage that's supposed to be at level 18. Alright, Jack. Okay, well, never mind. Gotta get Jack out of here, dude. That sounded so crazy. Alright, Kaido, you're overstaying your welcome now. Alright, there we go. Kaido kind of took a little bit to get going or get out of there. Man, I am really curious what they'll do in the actual canon story, because I know the only person that gave Shanks that scar was Blackbeard on his eye. But like, judging by I didn't even realize Whitebeard was like, you're taking too long to get over here, so I'm gonna come over there myself. I guess he came for the smoke, which I guess is very in line with Whitebeard. But like, you know, Shanks is like known as like the god of the verse. You know what I mean? So like, who? I know Blackbeard is powerful, but like, you know, we got to see how much his hockey can, or like Shanks's hockey can do. Because I get Blackbeard is dangerous in terms of like his raw power, but I know Blackbeard obviously has like hockey, but has he trained on it? Is it like really good? You know what I mean? Because like, you have characters like Katakuri who are like top tier because they can like see the future. Same thing with Kaido, Shanks, Luffy. But like, the question I guess I have is like, do you guys think that, just to kill some time while we finish up here, do you guys think that Blackbeard has trained his hockey to be able to compete with characters like Shanks and stuff like that? Because, you know, I feel like hockey is such a powerful thing that like all the characters need. Like we saw how much Luffy actually needed that to compete with Kaido. Like, had Luffy not awakened and also not had Conqueror's hockey, or at minimum advanced, like crazy advanced armament hockey, I don't know, we all like Luffy lost that fight, right? Granted, it was Cypher Pole engagement or involvement, but I do wonder how much it would have been, you know, if Luffy never learned to infuse his Conqueror's hockey. Especially because Kaido made it a big stink to be like, you know, hockey trumps all. You know, not to rely on your devil fruit. Much like Shanks says a lot in this runner, actually. So again, at level 27, again, it's hard to... I think what would be cool for a final update of this is if they allow people to like kind of restrict yourself, like, or if they add a game mode where they have like limits. And what I mean by that is limits in the terms of you can only you can set the limit yourself, but you can set the limit yourself, but you can be like, oh, I can only be level, you know, 18 to like, and you'll take on like a much harder stage, right? I think that would be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty, like, adding another element of, like, challenge and stuff, because the main issue that, obviously, even though, like I said, this stage is supposed to be level 18 only, right? So we are 9 levels above it, and by the time the last soul map comes out, it's gonna be level 30, right? So even then, there's so much bullshit happening with all these, like, people hitting you at the same time that, like, it kind of gets a little frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, but there's so much happening that, you know, it still does so much damage, right? But then again, once you add the skills onto your characters, it's just kind of done. But yeah, it'd be cool if they add, like, a thing where you can, like, lower your level count just to compare or, like, challenge yourself. Because it'd be cool, because the only other way I can give you guys a, like, vanilla Pirate Warriors, like, experience compared to the last DLC that comes out, to, you know, to compare from level, like, the original game, is if I go on my Steam and maybe reset all my data and give you guys a, like, raw, like, vanilla version of Pirate Warriors 4 without the DLC or without any of the soul map stuff. Because if you have the soul maps completed, at least up to level 1, like soul map level 1, it gives you, I think, up to, like, level 18s and 17s pretty much without you using your own growth map. But, you know, done. Okay. So yeah, that took much longer. Much longer. Look how tiny Reiju looks down there. But yeah, I think that'd be a pretty cool game option. Because, like I said, the only way I can record gameplay of a vanilla Pirate Warriors to compare it to how it is now is resetting my data, which I guess I don't mind, because my main account is my PlayStation account, which you're seeing on all these gameplays, and I personally don't intend to grind these soul maps on the Steam version of my account, because that's hell. I'm not doing that ever again. Yeah, thank you, Shanks. Yeah, so there you have it. It looks like we have obviously a 8-minute difference essentially, right? But all that being said, though, like 15 minutes ish for this map is not bad. The original, like, run time, at least for me, like on the vanilla game, without any of these crazy skills and stuff, was very, very, like, either in the 20s or ish, right? Because I feel like you get so low in health, you would probably have to go scrounging for, you know, health or a chest or something, right? Like, kind of happened to me there at the end of this run. But yeah, so now you're going to see the gameplay of him with skills, and then we'll close out the video after that, and then let me know what you all think about Shanks in the comments so far, and let me know what you think about him in general. Do you like him over the power? Shanks, make sure you subscribe. We're so close to 10K, or 9K, excuse me. Let me not get ahead of myself. But yeah, if you'd like and subscribe to the channel, it would definitely greatly help me out. I'll greatly appreciate it. And yeah, into the next part. So for this run, we're going to be rocking skills, right? But for this one, we're going to be rocking all just offensive skills to end the video. We're going to see how fast we can just absolutely decimate this stage compared to having him without his skills. I do think, you know, him without skills is still pretty impressive, but I feel like we're going to get through the stage in, like, record time. Well, let's just get into it. No BSing anymore. Let's see how fast we can do this. Now, let me know what you all are thinking of Shanks so far. I think Shanks is for sure, I want to say my favorite of the batch, but I kind of want to say that Koby is like an underdog for me, because I just feel Koby is at least a little bit interesting. Like, Koby is just visually very interesting. I feel like all the stuff that he offers too is actually really cool. Like with all the, you know, the Navy stuff or the Marine stuff. So this should get rid of Crocodile. Yeah, no problem. So we got rid of both of them. No issue. And now the true shenanigans begin here with this, right? So Shanks, because he's that speed type compared to, like, his power type, like, look how much damage he's just doing. This should just kill all. Yeah, man. Look, I know we have the survival mode, but this stage does still cause a lot of damage. I know it's not looking like it right now, but this definitely does, or this stage definitely does have like difficulty to it, right? If you don't like be careful, you can get caught up with some stuff. You might get blinded by something. You might get a little over cocky, right? But so far, this is just absolute decimation, and I feel like obviously this is like just going at this speed. I'm sure there are other people that can go even faster than this, right? The good thing is I'm just glad we don't have Drake as a partner, because Drake does feel like he just gets in the way. So now we just gotta wait for the the game to catch up essentially. I don't know if this should one-shot all of them, maybe? Almost, and Akainu was just barely. Oh, Kizaru, you're such a bum! I should have damaged him a little bit more. But the thing with Shanks is that I feel like he gets rid of a lot of like armor break like really quick. It's just very annoying. Any low gear character, this is very annoying. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I mean we're moving pretty swiftly along here. And again, I do think I like. I know people like. There's been some comments I see that people like either the older Shanks more. The power Shanks, maybe they feel like this Shanks is a bit too much when it comes to like all the crazy like flashy animation. I find it perfectly cool. I feel like it just exudes how strong he is. Like I just feel like a beast playing as a Shanks. So yeah, we got rid of them pretty quickly. Now we're just waiting for again the game to catch up. I doubt Sovereign Strength helps, but I want to do the taunt. And, okay, they won't give me a chance. This should be enough. Oh well, I thought it would be. I'm surprised Big Mom is still okay. Well, not for long, but I'm surprised she lived for so long. Okay. Okay, so we're getting lucky, but by past showcases, I've been having like, both Kaido or like a lot of characters just kind of take a little bit to spawn in for some reason. Okay, so Kaido didn't die, but Jack. Okay, well there you go. This should get rid of both of them. Done. It's just again, I think the best outlook for this Shanks or for any character now, you just have to go into survival mode and just kind of go ham in there, because this stage, even though they could do damage still, it just doesn't stand a chance. When you're going pure power, it just can't keep up at all. I don't know why, for some reason, Ace is in the corner over here. Like, that's almost never happened for me, RNG-wise. That is, bro, what Shanks just said is kind of crazy disrespectful. He told Whitebeard he could train for another decade and he still won't be, like, okay, man. Look, Shanks is definitely fire, but come on, boy, respect my GOAT. Oh, wow. That should get rid of both, maybe? Yep, cool. And yeah, we're basically done. This was, what, like 6 minutes or so with all these skills. Oh man, it's my doppelganger. I'm you, but better. I have to defeat him. How big is the range for this hockey? Okay, it's actually pretty wide. Alright, I should be able to kill 2 of them. Shanks should get hit. Wow, that did a lot of damage if he's still on the top left. Okay, well, I think he's dead with this. Wow, are you kidding me? Barely done. I defeated my past so I could conquer my future. Alright, so let's see how this time was. I'm sure the time was like 6 minutes, but still. Yeah, 6 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm sure, like, you know, again, it could be faster, could be slower, whatever, but that's still pretty damn fast, right? Compared to the other Shanks, or like him without skills, which I believe is still really good. So yeah, this new Shanks, let me know what you all think about him in the comment section down below. I think he is a very, very good character. I want to put him in S rank just because I feel personally he just is so much fun and easy to use. I think that's like my biggest thing. Not that Power Shanks is hard to use because he's still very, very strong. I don't know, man. I just like this new Speed Shanks. He just feels like a beast. Like, I feel all the flashiness, all the hockey stuff. Like, it's just... I just feel like, you know, like when you play like a Spider-Man game and they want to market it and it's like you feel like Spider-Man. I feel like I'm Shanks with the Speed Shanks, right? So make sure you leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel for more showcases and comparisons and stuff like that, as well as more coverage on the future DLC that comes out with the last episode pack and the last DLC character pack. And I don't know if we'll get any more after that, but yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the channel as well, because I do think I might be covering Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because I do think that would be pretty dope, because I do love Dragon Ball as well. So make sure you stay tuned. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.